Yoris, what are we doing today?
We are gonna go look in this barn. There's about 5 or 6 old vehicles in there.
Let's go see what
Let's see what we found. It's probably animal infested.
quick peek. Yoris, what do we got here?
Well, let's have a look, because this big block Chevy is actually a 1970 LS7 out of a 70 Chevelle.
A Chevelle? Weren't those cars made to go fast?
That is the motor out of it.
That's looking not too bad. That's looking repairable.
Then it was punched out 60,000 over, and then my buddy was gonna race it in Saskatoon, but he never did because life gets in the way.
100%. Let me check out the body real quick.
The motor was done full race, and it's never been driven.
Dang, it's looking good.
There's not a mark on this body.
It doesn't look like it.
And I think, Mac, this will be one of the projects we'll get running this summer. And we'll just go rip around. Do you want to help me with this real quick?
Yeah,
just to
100%.
hold it up there so that the critters don't get in there.
What kind of critters we talking about?
Oh, there's raccoons in here.
Raccoons?
Oh, yeah.
You gotta watch out for them and
That one?
the rafters up there.
That is, I believe it's a 1959 or 60. But look at the patina. You know, you can't make this stuff up. Everybody wants patina. To me, they look rusty junk, but
Rusty? This looks kinda not too bad.
I know.
It's got a little bit of a crack in the back window.
I don't think it was like that. That happened maybe during that windstorm, who knows. And then the old Pontiac Fiero.
Looking not as good as the car behind me, but it's still...
But you know, try and find one these days that's all there. This thing is complete. It's been sitting here for, I don't know, 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah. Maybe we'll try and get it going too, Mac.
Needs a little TLC, but still,
It's all there.
it's all there.
Yeah. It's got the old Iron Duke 4-cylinder.
What's this, yours?
What is this over here? Does that look like blood from an animal? That, my friend, is a 1972 Volvo ES wagon. There's not a lot of these around.
How many you think? Like 100,000?
I heard that there was only 2,000 imported into Canada.
2,000, and you got one of them?
Yeah. I've had it for a long time.
It's looking...
It runs, but it needs a lot of help.
Can we get the door open, or is it locked?
It's locked.
Looks like a little...
I drove it in here.
I mean, look at this hood. It's paint starting to peel.
That's the old patina, buddy. And then this. This is beyond salvage.
Look at the wheel. Like,
I think if you open it up, there's something living in there. I dare you to just open it up. But
Here, take
I'll
it.
hold it. Oh, I'm ready to run.
Yours, come take a look. Come take a look. It looks like something was living in there. Take a closer look.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't.
Looks like a nest or something.
I wouldn't be surprised, man.
Let me shut this real quick before something jumps out, like a raccoon, mice, rats. There's something gonna be living in here for sure.
Look at the poop
The poop.
on the.
I wonder what that was.
Some big turds, buddy.
Some big turds, 100%.
But that's the project, man.
But
So I think what we should do.
let's take a look at this old bug, Beetle.
Let's get this bug out. Maybe I'll get the truck and we'll pull it out.
100%. Yours, what are we gonna do now?
We're gonna move the scaffolding out of the way, Mac, and then we'll pull that Beetle out of here and see if we can get it going.
You think we will be able to?
I don't know, man. It hasn't been started in a coon's age.
What does that mean? How long is that?
I'd say 5 years.
5 years? We'll get it going and then get back to you. Joris, what are we doing?
We're gonna go pull that car out.
With this little tow rope?
With that little tow rope. I'll meet you over there?
Yeah, I'll meet you over there. Joris, what are we about to do?
We're gonna pull this out. Let's do it.
Joris, what are we trying to do?
Let's see if we can move it.
Should I get on the front end?
Yeah, see if we can get it up to the door.
Okay.
Whatever works.
Push, push.
Oh my god! At least the wheels are turning. Keep pushing it back. Are we gonna hit anything?
No, we're good. On this side.
That's fine. Just leave it. I think we'll just throw the...
We'll tow the rest.
Yeah, we'll pull it back. It's gonna go back in. Okay.
Yo, so we're just about to pull this thing out. Here we go, here we go. We're just getting there. Look it. Joris, what are we doing?
Not much we can do.
What does it need? It needs a new battery?
Well, yeah, we should start with the battery. It doesn't look like any critters were eating on the... What's this over here?
Oh,
No.
You think that's a critter?
No, it looks good. What's all this?
Some
It's not bad.
some spider webs,
Hold on a
etc.
second. Hold on. I wonder if it's actually seized.
What do you mean,
No.
cease?
No. The motor. It's free.
It's free. That's a good sign.
Oh, yeah.
It's turning.
Not bad at all.
Joris, should we run into town and get a battery for it then?
Yeah, let's get a battery and...
Whatever else it needs.
Yeah.
Okay, Joris, what are we doing this time?
We're gonna go get a battery, maybe an air tank, air compressor, blow those tires up, some oil, see if we can get that old jalopy running.
Let's go.
So, oh, here we are, man. Go up. Good thing we... Wait a minute.
What do you... Joris,
They're not open.
what do you... They're not open.
Because of the COVID lockdown.
Really?
Our local co-op had to close.
Closed. Joris, what are we gonna do now?
Well, I'll drive the 300 kilometers to the next city
300.
and get a battery there.
So we're gonna have to drive a long way just to get to the next closest anything. We'll get back to you if we can hopefully get some new tires, but what we really need is that the battery, right?
Yeah, but we're gonna have to drive to the big city for that. If they're not, we're gonna have to drive a couple 3 hours.
That's not what we need to be hearing. Joris, what are we doing now?
We're going back home. We're not driving all the way to get a battery today. It's freezing out.
How much would it cost in gas versus how much is the battery?
Exactly. It'll take a tank full of fuel, $100 bucks.
$100.
Well, yeah, 50 bucks doesn't even fill it up. This truck takes $80 to fill up. Yeah.
Come on.
It does.
How much is a battery, you think?
I can get a battery for 80 bucks.
So basically what you're saying is that same price, so it's gonna cost us like 200 bucks just to get a battery for this thing.
Yeah.
That may or may not even start.
That's right. So we'll just rip a battery out of something else.
Joris.
Let's just push it back because my fingertips are frozen.
I mean, there's no snow on the ground. How can they be frozen?
It feels cold, man. The wind is cold.
Joris, what are we doing right now?
We're just gonna leave it for today, Mac, and we'll get all the parts and get it running on a warmer day.
What were your master plans? I know you had mentioned something about cutting this hood to
Well,
get
we
it
can't-
open.
We can't get the hood. The hood is stuck. I can't get it open. I don't know what happened to it. I want this goofy broad
Something
off
must
of
have
it.
seized. You said you're gonna take the bumper off
Take
too?
the bumpers off on. I don't like the looks of this with the bumpers. The bumper looks too heavy.
Well, I mean, like, I don't mind them, but I mean,
And then I want to drop the front a couple inches, give it a little bit of a rake, and then I got a visor for it.
okay.
Well, if we can get it running, we'll put a new windshield in it, and maybe we'll buff the paint out.
Buff.
Yeah, we'll just
Get it looking nice for these summer days.
yeah.
Go
Make it a beach
go
car,
for a cruise down
down to the lake.
to the lake. Well, this should be a nice car to get
We'll take-
running.
We'll take that back bumper off too. It just see we got a little bit of paint damage here.
Paint. That'll buff out.
No, we'll have to sand that and touch that up a little bit.
I mean,
The tires are pretty well dry rotting on the back.
dra-
The
I
front
mean,
ones are good.
they look good to me. Like,
I
we'll get it
I
running.
wouldn't be driving too far on those. No.
I think we can make that city trip in this, like, no
No.
problem.
No.
I mean, it is. What did that say, yours?
What, Volkswagen?
I mean, they're made to go through everything and anything.
Yeah.
But let's take a look one more time at this motor before we call it quits for the day. Motor,
It's free.
it's free. That's
Yeah.
all we need.
If it's free, we'll make it run. If not, I do have a German engine specialist that lives a couple miles towards the other town.
Specialist. I thought we were specialists.
No, he's a specialist.
I mean,
We'll get it going.
we'll get it going 100%. Once this local store opens up, we'll make our way down there. We'll get some tires. We'll get some batteries.
Yeah,
You name it,
a little bit of oil,
we'll get it.
and we'll get it going.